friend, it's not because of a video or some app. You didn't just find this by luck, and you didn't stop scrolling because of chance. I brought you. Something inside you felt pulled here, even if you don't fully understand why. You could have ignored this, kept going, or closed it, but you didn't. That small voice inside you knew this moment was different. It's not random. This space is full of something you can't see but can feel. It's me. Take a breath. Let this moment speak to your heart, not your mind. What's happening right now doesn't need logic. It's a deep shift that's starting in your soul. You're not just watching a video, you're in a meeting set just for you. I brought you here because I saw something real. I saw you when no one else did. I heard the silence in your room, the quiet pain in your eyes, the heavy thoughts behind your calm words like "I'm okay." You didn't arrive here by mistake, you were called. And what's being given to you now touches parts of you that even you forgot were hurting. This isn't just emotion. This is presence. It's something real but invisible. A healing that doesn't show up in words, but you feel it. You felt it the moment this began, when something made you stop. Something stronger than your rush, deeper than the noise. That was me calling you. And when I speak, even your chaos pauses. Stay focused. There will be distractions, pings, thoughts, worries, but don't lose this moment. This isn't just another scroll. It's something bigger. A door between the seen and unseen is open. This is the answer you've been waiting for. I heard your whisper when no one else was listening. I saw what others missed. And now, I've come with what you've been hoping for all along. Feel it, feel how the air around you shifts. Feel how your spirit reacts. Feel how your heart beats faster, even though nothing around you explains why. That's because I'm here. My presence is not far away, not locked in a building or limited to a belief system. I am right where you are. And when I arrive, heavy chains fall. When I arrive, things that can't change begin to move. When I arrive, the unseen starts to shift. That's why I ask you to right now. I'm here, Lord, not for others, not for show, but to seal this moment in faith. To say I receive this. To say this has reached me. That simple step, that small written line, becomes a sign between us, a quiet promise that you heard and answered. I see faith, even when it's small. I move when your heart is honest, even when your body feels weak. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to be strong. Just stay. Just say it with truth, I need you. Because the moment you admit that, the shift begins. That's where healing and change take root. You don't need to scream. You don't need to perform. You only need to let go. Let my presence do what nothing else can do. Bring back what was broken. Light up what went dark. Give life where you felt empty. Maybe you feel unworthy. Maybe you think you messed up too much. Maybe you believe it's already too late. But I tell you, nothing is too late. All of it was allowed for a reason to bring you here, in this exact moment, with your heart open to what you once couldn't receive. If you had come earlier, you wouldn't have been ready. If I came later, you might have missed it. But now is the moment. You're ready, not because of strength, but because the pain has prepared you. Everything breaking down wasn't the end, it was me clearing the way. You thought you were falling apart, but I was pulling the ground back to show you how to rise. I let the emptiness come so there'd be room for something new. It was me who quieted all the noise around you so you could finally hear my voice. And now that you've heard it, everything will start to make sense. You won't remember this as just another moment or video. You'll remember it as the moment something changed deep inside you. The moment something woke up. The day you knew God wasn't just speaking to many, He was speaking directly to you. Because that's what's happening now. I'm talking to you, and this is only the beginning. Take a deep breath. What's starting now is bigger than you think. I saw you when no one else noticed. I saw you behind the smile you wore to hide how tired you were. I saw the tears you held back behind closed doors. I saw the way you chose to stay quiet so others wouldn't worry. I heard your soft "I'm fine" while everything inside you cried out "I'm not." I was there when you couldn't sleep. I was with you when you felt the tightness in your chest and didn't know why. You believed no one could see it. That no one saw how your eyes had lost their light. How your strength was running low. How you pushed yourself through each day, holding everything together. But I saw it, I saw every part. And today I came to remind you, nothing slipped past me. Every hidden pain, every silent tear, every time you held back your sadness just to seem strong, I saw all of it. You asked for a sign, and this is it. Maybe not the sign you imagined, but the one you truly needed. I know your thoughts before you say them, and I send help before you even know how to ask. These words made their way through layers you can't see, through struggles no one talks about, through every distraction just to reach you. Because this moment was meant for your heart, your journey, your quiet battles, your unseen pain. You thought it wasn't important enough. That maybe I was far away, or too quiet, or too busy. But I was never far, I was always here. But I was never far, never uncaring. I was simply waiting for the right moment, the exact second when your heart would break just enough to see that only I can give what your soul has been longing for. And that moment is now. Do you remember that quiet prayer, that simple sentence you whispered while staring at the sky? I heard it. I was there. When you said, "God, just give me one answer, one sign," I listened and came as the reply. I came not as a voice of judgment, but as a soft presence, as peace, as a calm touch to remind you that you are not alone. I didn't come to ask for anything from you, I came to lift you, because inside you've fallen. You've been breaking down silently. You've been losing your strength. So I've come to rebuild what's been falling apart. You've grown used to pain, to making do, to missing pieces, but I didn't design you for that. I created you for more. For wholeness, for healing, for a life that is full. But before I can work on the outside, I must begin on the inside. That's why I'm reaching deep into your soul to clear away what's been weighing you down. I'm removing old wounds, the sting of rejection, and the harsh words you started to believe about yourself. I'm pulling out the lies that were never yours to carry, lies like you're not good enough, you're alone, where there's no way forward. Those didn't come from me, and now I'm breaking them off of you. Even now, as you listen, something has already started to shift. Can you feel it? A quiet warmth, a tear forming, that heaviness slowly lifting. That's me. That's my presence. This is not a trick, not a feeling you're imagining, it's real. I'm reaching the places only I can reach, and this is just the start. Because I didn't come just to comfort you, I came to awaken something in you that's been sleeping for too long. There are promises inside you that have been quiet, but now they are waking up. There are gifts you pushed down because you were scared to fail. There are dreams you left behind because the waiting hurt too much. But I never gave up on those dreams, and I never gave up on you. You will dream again. You will believe again. You will look at yourself with purpose, not with shame. You will wake up with a light heart, not a heavy one. You will walk with peace, even if you don't know every step, because when you walk with me, you are led, you are never lost. And when the winds rise against you, I will calm the storm and hold your life steady. Share this word with someone you love, not as someone passing a message, but as someone offering real hope. Someone you care about has also cried out for a sign. And just like I came to you, I will reach them through you. Because those who truly receive pour out. And now, peace is settling in you. Strength is returning. My presence is filling what once felt empty. You will not be known by your pain anymore, but by the healing I've placed within you. What was once a secret wound will become a story of hope. What was once empty will be filled. What felt like the end will become the beginning. Because I am God, and when I come near, nothing stays the same. And I am already here. So let me keep going. Don't hold back. There is more already moving into your spirit. What started here is only the first step. You thought I forgot you, that I was silent, that your prayers got lost, but I was always working. Just because you didn't see it doesn't mean I wasn't building it. Just because I was quiet doesn't mean I wasn't preparing the answer. I am the God who works in silence, in hidden places, in the deep parts. While you felt stuck, I was setting everything in place. You asked for relief, but I was laying a foundation. You asked for a quick yes, but I held it back, not to punish you, but to protect you from something you weren't ready for. You wanted speed, but I gave you strong roots instead. Because what's coming into your life cannot be shallow. It can't break easily. It has to last, and things that last are built deep. You didn't see it, but I was with you in every detail, in the door that stayed closed, in the person who walked away, in the job that didn't happen, in the plans that seemed to fail. It wasn't rejection, it was my protection. It wasn't silence, it was my direction. I guided your steps so you wouldn't lose your way. And now that the road is prepared, I come to meet you. Even when you didn't understand, you kept going. Even when you couldn't see the way, you still believed. Even when you felt weak, you did give up. I saw it all. Not a single tear went unnoticed. Not one lonely night was wasted. I used everything. I shaped you through the pain. I taught you through the quiet. I used your tiredness to show you how to lean on me. Because you kept trying to manage it all on your own. You kept holding it all together. But I love you so deeply that I allowed the breaking to teach you how to rest. Now you understand. Now you know you need me, not just sometimes, but all the time. I'm not just your backup, I'm your source. I'm the one who gives you strength, peace, and everything you need. What once felt like distance is now becoming closeness. What once felt like visits is now becoming a home. Because I don't want your moments, I want to stay. I want to live within you. And that's why I'm here. Not because you did everything perfectly, but because I picked you. Not because you earned it, but because I love you. And when I choose someone, no one can undo it. When I place my mark, no one can remove it. You may have been unsure, but you were never forgotten. You may have been wounded, but you were never thrown away. You may have pulled away, but you were never forgotten. I came to lift you, not because you earned it, but because I gave my word, and I always keep my word. Right now, even if it doesn't look like it, even if everything around you seems the same, something new has already begun. The season has shifted. change is in motion, and results will follow. Doors are unlocking. Help is on the way. The right people are being placed in your life, and everything you need is starting to come together. Because when I say now, nothing can stop it, not fear, not doubt, not even darkness. And I am saying now, let this moment be more than just a message. Let it be a marker, a sign that things are turning, a shift in your story. Faith is moving, and when you step with faith, heaven responds. I see every small action of belief, and I honor it when it comes from a true heart. Right now, I see all of you fully, clearly, with nothing hidden. No filters, no pretending. And I love you exactly as you are. You don't have to act strong. You don't have to cover your fear, your sadness, or your questions. I know the real you. I know the thoughts that come when you're alone. And today I'm reaching inside, not to make you what you were before, but to lift you into what's new. The new season I've planned. A new life that's not based on doing, but on trusting. Just say, I'm here. That's all. That simple step is enough. When your heart opens, heaven steps in, and that just happened. My presence touch you, and what starts in the spirit will soon show up in your life. You'll begin to notice it. The weight you carry will feel lighter. Answers will come quicker, and the joy you thought was gone will start to grow again. You will no longer walk in the dark, because I have lit a light inside you, a steady flame, a clear path, a deep knowing. I am here. Even when you can't see it, even when you don't understand it, even when you question if it's still worth going on. I am the answer. I am the path, I am the light. And this light is already burning and will lead you forward from now on, always. What I start, I complete. What I awaken, no one can shut down. Take a breath. I am here, and this is only the start. I know what troubles you when no one is watching. I know the thoughts that rush in late at night. I know the tight feeling in your chest that has no clear reason. I know the weight that feels too heavy to carry alone. I know the stress of bills stacking up, the closet growing thin, the message from the bank you hesitate to open. I know the fear of not making it through the month, of feeling like a burden, of letting people down. You don't have to hide from me. You don't have to act strong in front of the one who made you. I am not scared of your weakness. Your pain does not push me away. I move closer. I step into the dark places with you and sit right there beside you, not to judge, but to remind you. I am here, and I have always been here. I know the smile you wear so others won't worry. I know the tears you hold back at work. I know how many times you said it's fine and no one asked more. I saw every one of those moments. I was there when you closed your eyes tight, trying not to break. I saw you take deep breaths just to stay standing. I heard your quiet plea for relief when it didn't come. I know your silence, and it speaks loudly to heaven. It rises to me as a cry, even when you have no words left, even when all you can whisper through tears is help me. I hear you. I understand you. And I answer. You've taught yourself to depend only on you, to expect little from others, to fix things without asking for support. And from the outside, it may look like you're doing okay. But I see deeper. I know you're tired of holding everything together, tired of pretending to be fine. Still, you push forward. You keep trying. You keep smiling. You keep hoping that someday, somehow, things will improve. And I'm telling you, the time is now. Not because all your problems vanished, but because I've stepped in. And when I step in, things begin to shift. I haven't come to give a distant hope, I've come to begin something right now. As you hear these words, something has already begun behind the scenes. Things are moving where you can't see. Answers are being lined up. You thought the weight you carried was unseen, but I saw it. You thought your quiet tears didn't matter, but I caught each one. You believed being strong meant doing it all alone, but now I'm telling you, you don't have to. You can release it. You can breathe again. Because the battle was never yours to carry by yourself. I am your gun, and I never grow tired. My strength doesn't run out. My presence doesn't disappear. I come close to hear what others don't. I come near to hold broken hearts. I reveal myself even in the middle of life's noise. Maybe you can't explain what's happening inside you. Maybe you think no one would really get it. But I do. I understand the pain of the words you couldn't say. The hugs you never received. The promises that were broken. I know how small the world can make you feel when it demands more than you have to give. I know the battle of trying to be enough while feeling so empty. And now, I've come to restore you. I've come to bring peace where there's been chaos, to bring healing where there's been pain, and to bring stillness where everything have been spinning. I have come to calm the storm that no one could see but that you felt so deeply inside. I come as peace right in the middle of the fight, as warmth where your soul felt cold, as a steady presence where everything seemed silent. You will begin to understand. You will begin to feel. This isn't a theory, it's real. As real as the breath you just took. I am here, and if you will let me, I will start healing what no one else could ever reach. You won't keep waking up with your heart racing for reasons you don't understand. You won't fall asleep feeling heavy, lost, or numb. I will help you breathe with peace. I will show you how to live lighter, even on hard days. Because where I am, there is rest. There is comfort. There is a new beginning. And I am already here. Already moving. Already cleaning up the emotional mess you've tried to hide behind your smile. I've come to stop the cycle of quiet pain, of heavy nights, of empty routines that drain your soul. I've come to break that pattern, to pull back the covering, to wake up your spirit and bring back who you really are. You'll remember the parts of you that used to shine. You'll feel joy again. Your laughter will return. Your mind will clear. Your heart will feel light. Because I am rebuilding you from the inside out. Spirit, soul, mind, and body. I saw you when no one else looked your way. And I'm the one lifting you now, not with weight, not with pressure, not with blame, but with grace and love. Because I know you and I care. And now I'm doing the work inside, and very soon you will see it outside. The change is already beginning. This is your time. And it starts like this, with my voice breaking the silence. You thought no one saw. You thought you had to carry it all, stay strong, push through. But I was right there, holding you, steadying you, when you didn't even know I was near. You didn't notice it, but every time you felt like you couldn't take another step, something held you back from falling, and that something was me. You thought it was just another hard day, another long night, another round of the same struggles. But you weren't carrying it all by yourself. When the world looked away, I reached out to you. When you had no words, I understood the silence. When you tried to explain and no one got it, I simply stayed with you. I saw you curled up in your bed, trying to cry quietly so no one would hear. I saw you when anxiety gripped your chest, and you thought you were losing control. I was right there, not just watching but sharing the weight with you. You didn't lose your mind because I was guarding it. You didn't break because I held your soul together. You thought you were walking alone, but it was my grace that kept you going. When life felt too heavy and nothing made sense, I kept a small flame of hope burning inside you because I knew this moment would come. The moment you'd know you were never truly alone. What others missed, I carried beside you. I came down to be with you. I met you in the low places, not to rush you, but to help you see me there. There is beauty on the mountain, but there is closeness in the desert. And it was in that quiet place of pain that your heart and mind truly connected. You didn't think heaven was watching when you were tired, but I saw it all. Every tear you hid, every breath you took when it felt impossible, every time you thought about giving up but still moved forward, I saw it, and I cheered for you. Even broken, even lost, you kept going. And now I'm here to tell you, you won't carry this weight alone anymore. I'm giving you peace instead of pressure, lightness instead of burden, new energy instead of exhaustion. I'm breathing life into you again. And this breath isn't from your own effort, it's from my presence. I'm healing you in the places that hurt the most. Not with empty promises, but with a real and gentle touch that restores what was lost. Feel it right now as you listen. Something is beginning to shift deep inside you. The tightness in your chest starts to ease. The quiet pain begins to melt away. That constant voice telling you that you're not enough, that you don't measure up, starts to fade. Because when truth enters, lies lose their power. And the truth is, you were never alone. Feeling deeply doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. Just as I created you to be. And it is right in those moments of weakness that my strength shows up best. When you finally say, I can't do this anymore, that's when I can do everything. What the world calls failure, I call a doorway. And today, that door is open. Comment now 777, not as a random number but as a sign, a spiritual mark, a step of faith that says something powerful has touched you. It's more than a reaction, it's a way to say, I receive this, I feel this, I don't carry this alone anymore. And when faith is shown, even in small ways, heaven begins to move. You are no longer unseen, no longer left behind. I have watched you in every hidden place of pain, and now I reach for your hand to lead you out. But this is more than leaving, it's healing. You will not only make it through, you will rise again. You will walk with peace, you will breathe without fear, you will live with purpose. The change has already started. Even if others can't see it, inside you, something new has already begun, a breaking open, a fresh beginning. What you carried alone, I carried with you, and now I place something new in your hands. Something that could only come after all you face. And you are ready because now you know, and that knowing changes everything. I saw you in the moment when you thought it was over. I saw you when everything inside screamed that you had nothing left. When the pressure felt too much and every direction seemed blocked. I saw your heart racing at night, your mind filled with thoughts that wouldn't stop, going in circles with no clear way out. I saw you and I didn't just watch, I moved. Even if you don't fully see it yet, something is already shifting. The space around you is changing. The heaviness that weighed down your spirit is lifting. The pressure that sat on your shoulders is starting to ease. That quiet fight you faced every single day is nearing its end. And it's not because you got better at handling it, it's because I stepped into the fight. And wherever I show up, nothing stays the same. You don't have to live in constant stress anymore, always trying to hold everything together, walking carefully to avoid breaking. You don't need to control it all, because now, control is in my hands and my hands never slip. I bring rest. Rest for your soul, peace for your thoughts, strength for your body. You will breathe easier. You will feel different when you wait. You will meet your days with peace. The season of pressure is closing. What felt like it would never end, I now say is over. What drained you for so long is losing power. What once brought tears will now bring wisdom. What once held you down will now help you grow. Because I take weight and turn it into wings. I turn dry places into places of learning. I take pain and make it holy ground. And now, the same weight that once crushed you will start to carry you forward. The answer you thought was far is now close. The miracle that once seemed blocked is being opened. Doors that always felt shut are now starting to move. And these aren't random doors, these are the ones you prayed for, wept for, waited for. Every prayer you thought I forgot has been growing quietly like seeds under the soil, waiting for the right time. And the time is now. Now is the time to open your heart. Now is the time to say yes to help. This is the beginning of something new. You won't have to fight using your own strength anymore. I am stepping in. I am going ahead of you. I am already opening the way. I am already sending the right people. I am already shaping the places where you will step next. What once felt hard and heavy will now move with ease and clear direction. What once took all your strength will now be carried by grace. Share this word not as someone just passing along a message, but as someone who knows this isn't just a video. It's a direct answer. Someone else needs these same words. Someone is struggling, close to giving up, and they will be reached by the same power reaching you now. I'm not only moving for you, I'm moving through you. You are a vessel, and those who pour out are filled again. Those who overflow become a source of miracles. You have been kept for this moment to witness what I'm about to do. And what I do won't be hidden or small. It will be clear. It will be seen. It will be known. People will look and say, this could only be God. Because when I step in, there's no mistaking it. When I answer, doubt has no place.